Lotus's cage needed to be spot cleaned, so I figured I would film it. I have never cleaned his cage, and I've never opened his multi-chamber to see. He usually digs the bedding out, as you can see there, and it smells a little pee and it's a bunch of poop in it. He just digs out all the dirty bedding whenever it's needed, and it's really helpful for me because then I don't have to clean his multi-chamber or his bedding really. Not all hamsters do this. Midnight and Butterfly, for example, both don't do this, so there's I have to go and clean it myself. And that's the reason why multi-chambers need a removable lid, so that you can get in there easily to clean. Something I often see is people opening the lid, even if they know that the hamster is awake in there. It's their private space, and you should just let them be in there and never open the lids unless it's absolutely necessary, because you have to clean or in it or check if the hamster is okay and give it their meds or take it to the vet. And if you're gonna do it when your hamster is awake, please take your hamster out of the cage while you do it. I'm replacing the moss in the bed and bridge gaps. I would have done this with glue, but I didn't have any left after some DIY projects. Hamsters can very easily get their paws stuck in bendy bridge gaps, so it's important to fill them in with moss or bedding or something like that. Lotus is a very timid hamster and he's really scared of a lot of things, so I put the bendy bridge over his multi-chamber entrance so that it will be more coverage when he gets out of it. When I first got him, he wouldn't come out until it's been dark in the room for hours, and then he would go to sleep before I woke up in the morning to go to school and stuff. He wouldn't even get close to my head when I tried to give him a treat, but now recently he takes treats and food from me gladly, as well as he's taken his paws on my hand a few times. It's been almost a year now, but it's still some improvements from when I first got him. And he's turning 1 year old in the end of July this month, so around when I post this video. Midnight is now 2 years old, so when Lotus turns 1, all of my hamsters will be over 1 year old, which is amazing. And I'm sorry about the filming in this video. I didn't have my tripod, so I had to hold my phone against the cage and it didn't really work very well. One of the next videos that I post will be a cage reaction, so you can DM me on Instagram. It's the hamster tails, same as on here. And if you don't have Instagram, you could send me a mail to an email address that I post down in the comments. Send me some pictures of your cage and an info about it. I need how much bedding depth there is, wheel size, if there is a multi-chamber, and then the size of the cage, maybe name as well, and then what species your hamster is. If you send me your cage, you have to be okay with receiving constructive criticism on your cage. I'm not doing this to hurt anyone. I'm doing this to help you improve your cage. I don't know how many cages I will get, but I might not be able to do everyone, but I'm gonna try to do as many as I can, and then maybe a part 2 if I get enough cages. Back to the cure part. I see some people say that hamsters use their poop to orientate themselves and that you shouldn't remove it. This is useful in the wild because it's so big, but the wild compared to a hamster cage, is so much bigger. Hamsters know their setup inside out and just don't need their poop to know where everything is. I'm adding the last bit of flour mix that I have. Now I have most flowers, but I don't have any more like blue corn flowers. I have corn flowers, but the petals aren't in there. So if anyone knows where I can get only blue corn flowers, I would appreciate it. I will appreciate it if you leave a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And here is the finished results of the cage.